Alright, after a month and a half, the time for a new video has come. I made quite a lot of progress, so let's jump right into it, and I'm gonna show you everything we've done. I have done a lot of progress in this area. I built this game when you throw balls at the cans in the back, put the milk vending machine in here, built this D&D clubhouse, the gym right here, this building, and behind here there's a music store, and I'm gonna take those buildings off to the desk and show them all to you right now. The first mock is the music shop. It looks quite modern, and you can take out the roof and the walls because they're on the jumper plates, and inside you can see a drum set, some drumsticks, headphones on a headphone rack, some microphones, 2 electric guitars, 1 guitar, and of course the guy working there, which is a musician. The next building we'll get a look at is the D&D Clubhouse. I absolutely love this building. It has a D&D, which means Dungeons and Dragons, of course, sign on the side. Battle happening on top. This, of course, aren't like real minifigures. These are just some models. And there is like something, a dragon-like creature, maybe. Yeah, it looks kind of weird, but I like it. And there are some guys fighting it. There's a graffiti on the side, because in the city there's a trash can in here and really rusty part of the city. The back looks really ugly. And this is the entranceway. And now I'm gonna take it off the roof and show you the interior. So the interior is pretty cozy. There's a glass door, your welcome sign in the back, a place for a dungeon master and free spots for players. There's a table with some cards and items on it, and a 3D map in here, a map on the wall, and some weapons on this wall, on the second wall. So yeah, it looks like a really nice place to come and play Dungeons and Dragons. So this is the gym. The roof is inspired by the private drive set from Harry Potter. And the inside is pretty simple. There's just a water cooling machine and some weights everywhere, so this guy can exercise. He's from the minifigure series, one of them, I think. So yeah, that's all for this building. There's nothing much in there. Just some equipment, water there, back there. So yeah, that's all. Now let's go to the city and get a look what I've improved there. So we will start right here, and as you can see, this is the place when the pizza truck normally is. I just removed it to have a better camera spot. And here is the back of the D&D building with a policeman who ate too much donuts and waffles. And a medical guy is taking care of him. And there's the music shop on the right. And now we'll get a bit to this side. And as you can see, there's the milk vending machine. And the guy throwing the balls at the cans. On the left here, there's a robber who found a poster of himself. So he's doing the typical Marvel thing. He's gonna wear a hat. So you won't recognize him, of course, because he's wearing a hat. So yeah, this area is looking pretty good. There's the alleyway, which leads to the city center. And now we'll get a look at some more things I have done in the city. The first thing I have done is I put some posters behind this ride. So as you can see, there's a poster for the Lego movie and a poster for Thor Ragnarok. Here you can really see that well in the back. But it is really good because it breaks the normal gray wall. We'll go a bit up now. And there is the Lego store, which I have downscaled a bit because it was like maybe this high before, like the first floor, and I want to have it a bit smaller so it doesn't break like the scale of the city. And right here on the right, we've got a guy on a bike who's riding so fast, he's making some flames behind him. There's a cop on a Segway chasing him, and another cop with a radar measuring his speed, which is super fast. And behind them, there's a TV crew doing an interview with a policeman about how big the line to the toilet is, because there's one toilet in the city, so maybe they would have to improve on that. Now I'm gonna change the camera angle and show you what's happening inside of that building. But before we'll get a look there, I have one last scene to show you, which is a suggestion from Teal Bricks in Paradisa City. from Hans. He's a really cool YouTuber and he's got a really good channel. And he suggested that a guy here would be climbing the crane to get some eggs from the vulture. Yeah, the vulture isn't perfect. This gray piece should be white, but I don't have those. He's climbing to get an egg for the homeless guy, which is here in the canal, eating some eggs. Come on, focus. Yeah, so the camera's focused so you can see him. He was in the last update. So that's a really good suggestion. Thank you for that, Hans. And now we'll get a look inside this building. I think you cannot really see in there, but there is a guy painting a wall. I'm gonna turn the camera here so you can see. He's got some newspapers on the floor so he doesn't make a mess. He's painting the interior blue. From here you can see he's got a Walkman there and headphones on his neck. So maybe he's gonna listen to some really awesome music. And I think that's all for the city update. There isn't much more to show you guys, so I hope you enjoyed it. It's a last look at the new buildings. And next time, I hope a new modular building arrives. You can guess which one will it be. And we'll see you next time in another city update.